An immigration lawyer is there to sift through the laws, to sift through the facts, and to determine what's going to happen. How can we achieve the goal we're seeking to achieve, and what's the best way to get there? There are always going to be policy memos or laws or regulations that are changing, and you may not read everything that needs to be read. Consulting an immigration lawyer puts you in a position of being able to detect if there's an issue with your case that needs to be addressed ahead of time, equipping clients with the knowledge of what's possible and what's not. This system isn't there necessarily to guide you in a manner that's best for you and best for your circumstances. So a lawyer, to be able to guide you, to tell you what the rules are, to tell you what the obstacles are, the pitfalls, before they become problems. The immigration lawyer will ask questions that you're not going to think to ask, because so much of the time the user of the immigration law system, whether it's an individual or a company, there's a sense of naive hope. The reality is there are rules that you're going to have to comply with, and just because you hope to be able to comply or you think that your relationship or your job is worthy of approval doesn't mean it's the case. The changes can take place on a weekly basis, or they may take place every 5 years. But the worst possible scenario is if the individual or the company is caught by surprise. By seeking an immigration attorney whose sole focus is on immigration law, you really are maximizing your chances of success. Even as an attorney focusing exclusively on immigration, it's hard enough to keep abreast of the law and keep abreast of all the changes that are going on. So when someone is looking to an attorney that may not be focusing on immigration law, they take the risk that that lawyer may miss something. There are times when knowing what options you don't have is just as important as talking about the options that you do have. Because when you walk out of my office, you're going to know whether or not something's achievable and to what degree it is.